Hi folks, welcome to the Prepared Homestead. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. Well, I guess first off, this Sunday, coming up in a couple of days, we're having our big monthly meeting, so don't forget, show up. It's going to be a good one. We have a master gardener talking about spring gardens, some tips and tricks and things to get you going because it's that time of the year. And then amongst that, we'll do other things. There'll be a bunch of vendors there. If you want to set up a vendor table, it is free at our meetings. It's just a first come, first served basis. Anyways, it's the same place that we've had it for the last 5 years. Same time that we've had for the last 5 years, every month. So please come out and see. It's definitely a family-friendly event. It's a potluck, so if you come and you're able to, bring something to throw on the table so that we can eat together. If not, we'll still eat together. Oh, so are you ready for the end? Let me talk like someone, I get criticized for being clickbait and dramatic, but let me talk like someone. The end is near. Everything is collapsing. Have you called your grandma and told her that you loved her? Are you holding on? Because it is collapsing as we speak. Gold hit a record $3,124 an ounce so far today. And that's in comparison to the US dollar. It has been consistently all day, well above $3,100. Gold almost hit $35.50. Silver almost hit $35.50 an ounce, and the stock market has lost about $1 trillion today. The Michigan Fed has said that they predict that over the next few years, inflation is and they showed a chart, and it's just going to go straight up. The talk of ending income tax has kind of gotten off the table, and now it's just ending income taxes for folks that make less than $150,000. And today, the president said that he's considering increasing taxes on the wealthy so that will make up for the fact that they're not going to tax people on their tips. And I know if you make less than $150,000, that sounds great, but if you are a capitalist, if you are a free market kind of guy that have any kind of libertarian economic understandings, you will know that taxing the rich is bad, if not worse. It actually subdues productivity, because as much as there's more people that are poor, the productivity, the business growth, development, all that stuff is done mostly with people that make over $150,000 because they got the money to do it, right? I mean, I'm not putting anyone down. I mean, I'm certainly not in that category, but it's just how it is. And so instead of ending the IRS and ending income taxes, we're just going to not tax the poor people and tax the rich. That sounds so Democrat. I mean, that sounds like what the liberals wanted to do. That's what all the Democrats have been wanting to do for years, is stop taxing or lower the taxes on the poor, but tax heavily on the rich. And I mean, a lot of the poor don't really pay taxes necessarily, because they may pay taxes and may be taken out of their paycheck, but then they get it all back at the end of the year in refunds, and then extra, credits, child credits and stuff like that. So anyways, it's all over the board. Donald Trump has also stated that he recommends that Americans not buy any new cars for a while. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I wouldn't pay the price for these new cars. It's absurd. It's absurd that people are paying $60,000 and $80,000+ for a half-ton pickup. They're paying $100,000 and $120,000 or more for a one-ton pickup. They're paying anywhere between $80,000 and $120,000 for an SUV. I mean, it's absurd. Like a cheap compact car is like what, $30,000, $35,000? I don't know. I don't really keep up real close. Just the things that I see, because the newest vehicle that we have is over a decade old. And I'm okay with that. But anyways, he's recommending that Americans just not buy cars. Don't buy any new cars, because the price is gonna just skyrocket because of tariffs And yeah, and you know how I've mentioned this before. Not too many people's talked about it. What about tariffs on just automotive parts? Because if you don't know this, you can't hardly buy a truly American-made automotive part anymore. You just can't. I mean, even the name brand stuff, you know, like brakes, brake pads, even the very best, a lot of times are not actually manufactured in the United States. It's hard to find a manufacturer of automotive parts in the United States. Tariffs there. It's just, it keeps going and going and going. And there's more talk about tariffs, and you know, it's kind of been a back and forth thing. Oh, we're going to, well, we're going to back off. Well, we're going to go into, well, we're going to back off. We're going to, you know, throw a bunch of tariffs on the European Union, on China, on Canada, on Mexico, on India, on anybody that we don't like. We're going to tariff them to death. Which sounds good, except that's only punishing you and I, right? It's only punishing you and I. And I know the argument is as well, it'll encourage you to buy American made. Well, depending on what you're trying to buy, good luck with that. There's some things it's just impossible to find American made. And if you do, you're paying through the nose for it. It's unfortunate. I hate that. I wish everything that I purchased was American made. But there's the reality, and then there's what you dream of. And here we have the dollar losing value today, which was predicted. I think it was either today, this morning, or yesterday, I said that the prediction is that the dollar's about ready to take a nosedive. Well, sure enough, it has. Started today, gold skyrocketed, dollar went down. And I would say it's going to, this is, I wouldn't say this is the beginning of the end. I think the beginning already happened. But I think that it's starting to really pick up speed now. Now, of course, before April 2nd, which is when the automotive tariffs kick in, the president could once again back off, because that's how it's been. It's like he's almost like he's playing with the markets and everything. Oh, we're going to put tariffs on. The markets collapse, gold skyrockets. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're going to back off. And then the markets go up, and then, oh, and the markets go down. Kind of the same way with his little meme coin things that he's putting out. Some of you have no clue what I'm talking about. But he and his wife have created their own little cryptocurrencies. You know, it's actually not that difficult to create a cryptocurrency. And then people trade it and sell it, and he promotes it, and then it collapses, and then he promotes it again, and people buy into it, and it collapses. And from everything I'm reading, the only one that's made any money off of that is, well, he's made a lot of money off of it. Potentially, some people are looking at the numbers and saying it could be billions potentially that he's profited off of those things. So that's all interesting. There's a lot. I understand that he's a businessman, and understand that in some parameters he could be considered a very successful businessman, but in other parameters, not 100%. At least not. His past wasn't always above board. Let's put it that way. And it's different running a nation, and the stuff that's going on, it's harsh. And it's here's the thing. I'm going to take a little side trip here for a second. I know I anger so many of you when your Trump derangement syndrome is kicked in. No, not any more than some people's cult, whatever syndrome about him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. I pray for the guy. He's the president. But we have to point out the honest things, the inconsistencies, and the things that aren't right. That's our duty, okay? But you know, there's just strange things going on, and economically speaking, it's hurting. It's hurting people, and it's creating dramatic instabilities. And you know, a lot of these things, if they had happened under Joe Biden or Barack Obama, the conservatives would have just kind of lost their minds, or they would have been predicting the end. But because they're happening under Trump, like, oh, it's different. For instance, the gold. You know, before Trump took office, there was talk then, because it was in the 2,800, 29, 28, 27, 28, 29. And the big talk was, what are we going to do when it breaks 3,000? Oh, when it breaks $3,100 an ounce, it's all hell's breaking loose, and the end is near. Well, it's broke 3,100. And it's moving pretty fast towards 3,200 now. And I heard predictions the same way over the last 6 to 12 months. Well, if silver breaks above $35 an ounce, it's done. We're done. We're done. Well, guess what? It's broke above $35 an ounce. It's come down, but it's right in that area. Is it different just because Donald Trump is the president versus Joe Biden or Kamala Harris? Is it different when they openly talk about going to war against Iran? Like making very overt threats that we're going to destroy you if you don't do what we tell you to do? Is it any different because Greenland, we're going to take over Greenland? This was not in the conversation at all during the whole campaign, Greenland and Canada. And now it's very serious, to the point that Russia is standing up and saying, hey, you don't touch Greenland. You don't get anywhere near it. Whereas the president today said that it is absolutely critical. It is actually absolutely critical that the United States takes Greenland no matter what to ensure world peace. That's slightly paraphrased, but it's pretty much what he said. So we're going to take it potentially by force to ensure peace. This sounds like politics that's been around for a long, long time, folks. And probably the biggest difference is that things are moving faster. This has shocked me. I wasn't expecting this. But things are moving dramatically faster than they ever were with Biden, Obama, anything. It's a lot. And it's crazy, and it's erratic, and it's disruptive. And I'm telling you, you better buckle up. You better get ready, because my goodness, $3,100 an ounce, over a $3,100 an ounce gold. Who would have guessed that? At least this quickly. Do you think that's great? Sure, if you're holding a bunch of gold, that's great. But I'm talking about, does that mean that the economy's doing great? Does that mean the projections of where we're going with the economy and the markets and everything is great because gold is skyrocketing and because billionaires and banks and companies and stuff are hoarding gold right now at just nosebleed crazy levels? That's good for the economy. That means that we're headed in a good direction. Wake up, folks, and get ready. Get your houses in order and prepare mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.